It's snowy and rainy and sleety outside today. So a good day for me to start this channel, I think. First, I want to let everybody know that I have had OCD since I was in 6th grade. So very, very long time ago because I'm an old lady now. But it wasn't even starting to be diagnosed at the time that I had that little switch flip in my brain to turn it on. So it was a few years before I understood what I had, and then many, many more years before I really started to be able to deal with it in any kind of a reasonable manner. I went completely unmedicated for about 15 years and just tried to struggle through it on my own. And that lost me many friends and family members and who didn't want to be around me anymore because of the way that I acted and just couldn't be normal. My parents thought that I was on drugs, which I never was on drugs, but I couldn't sit a lot of the time. I have the washing OCD. So for those of you that maybe have counting or bad thoughts, some of the things that I say you might take into consideration, but they're not what I really know about. So there are probably other people with experiences and ways that they kind of worked around things that they might be able to help you better. But as far as a washer goes, sometimes I would have to take 3 showers a day. At this point in my life, 45 years later, feel like there's 100 different levels of clean and not clean. So there's very few places that I feel are completely clean where I am relaxed. And my OCD is on my mind every second of every day, even when I sleep, but I am more relaxed in the spots that I have kind of made sure that they stay pristine in the way that I need them to stay pristine. So it has been a struggle a long time, and sometimes it's really, really bad, and sometimes it's really not so bad. And when I only had myself to take care of was probably when it was the easiest, but it was when I was in college and I didn't have any money and nowhere to go, and so there were other factors that didn't lean on me as hardships to make the other things worse. So the reason I'm making this channel is to hopefully give other people the chance to say, yes, I can get through this. Yes, the stress of that momentary fire going off in your brain doesn't last forever, and you are smart enough to figure out a solution of how to get around it. So when you feel yourself, when I feel myself starting to get really flustered and panicky and have to, do the certain things, and until I do them, I can't feel better, I really try to take a pause and try to remove myself from the situation, or just stand there. Sometimes I'm frozen and I have to stand there until I can figure out what I'm going to do to get through this. So I'll give you guys some of my stories over time, and I'm hoping that it will give you some support. Love you, be good.